Woohoo! It's our second live stream. So, hey everyone, we're doing this once a week now, and we're gonna try to show all the new stuff that we work on, showcase some customers, and down the line, accept videos from people and do some edits live to show how much time you can save. Before we get started, I wanted to introduce our newest person who's been on the team, Marlon. Marlon, you want to introduce yourself, share a little bit?
Yeah, sure. So my name is Marlon. Recently graduated. Joining the team to help out with some business development stuff, especially around the sales and marketing. And happy to be on board.
Cool. So I'll pass it over to Russ.
Yeah. Today we just wanted to cover some of our branding and kind of customer kind of brand kit features on Milk, which allows companies to be able to customize the videos that they're putting out there. So why is this important? When you're producing content as a marketing team, a sales team, you need to keep everything under the right brand guidelines, and often it has to go through a designer, or you have to check everything. But with Milk now, you can actually set the framework for that in this new feature, this new brand kit, which allows for every piece of content that's created after it's set to be within the brand guidelines. So it's a huge time saver, from a marketing perspective. Often you want to put content out, but you're frustrated that you need to kind of go through these measures and check with the design team first. But now with this, enterprises can set it and forget it, and they can. It's very important as companies have custom fonts, they have custom colors that they have to adhere to. So I think Jack is or Lenny is gonna walk through and talk through it.
Oh, we just lost Jack. Okay.
Yep.
Okay, well, when he figures that out. Short, Jack, are you back? Okay. Short version is why this is also important is actually about 70% of our users just do a clip export without doing any kind of styling. So as you would expect, the lowest common denominator is the main piece of content that people produce. They'll select a clip, upload something, select a clip, and then just download the visual element. Actually, very exciting. Last week, Jason Lemkin from SaaSter, who's a well-known kind of business SaaS guy, he downloaded 2 clips and uploaded them to his LinkedIn and Twitter. Super easy thing to do, but we want to make that look better and not so generic. So passing it over to you, Jack. Let's see how this works.
Cool. So I've got a clip here. Lenny, just shout if you can't see my screen. So I'm gonna share the Milk app over here. There we go. So I have a full video and I've created a 6-second clip based on this. And when I click create as video, you can see that the preview is looks pretty good. Like, it's relatively generic, gray background, gray text, and this is fine. But if I wanted to make it my own and align it with my company's design, I can actually head over to the brand kit section on the left here, and you can see that I've actually already uploaded a font, and this is something that we showed at the last live stream. So this is one of my company's fonts that I'll be using in a second. But what I can also do is I can add my company colors and my company logo, or logos if I have different formats. So let's add some colors. I'm going to click add first color, and now I can actually, let's say I had a designer send me the specific hex codes. I can paste in the specific colors, or if I want to just select a color, I can do that as well. But because the designer sent me actual color codes, I'm going to add those. So let's do this green color, and then I'm also going to do a lighter green color that I'm going to add in. And then finally, let's do a sort of gray actually, yeah, let's do a gray color. I'm going to add that in. So now I have my organization's 3 main colors over here. What I can also add is my company logo. So I'm going to add that in. So that's going to upload, and you can see that our logo gets listed out here. So now that I have this, I'm going to head in back to the clip. So let's go to the upload and actually customize this clip. So let's click Customize More. And that's going to take me into the designer where I can now use my colors, I can use my logo, I can use my custom font to design this clip to make it my own. So let's do that. Taking a while for some reason. The internet might be a little bit slow. There we go. So now my project has loaded in. Captions are still loading. It might take a second. But what I can do now is I can, for example, change my background color. So let's click on the background color over here. And now you can see that my brand colors are listed. So in addition to the default colors and the custom color picker, I can also choose my brand colors. So instead of having to find the hex code every single time, copying it from the email from the designer or whatever, I can simply just pick it from here. So for our background, let's do our dark green. But now the captions look a little bit weird because it's this gray color. So I'm actually going to go for this like lighter green color for the inactive color. And then I'm going to use our, so let's do that. And then for the active color, I'm going to choose the gray. So if we actually scrub through the timeline here, you can see that as the person speaks and the text advances, the active text goes white. So this looks pretty good. The one thing we're missing, though, is our custom font. So I'm going to open up the font list here, and I'm going to choose our custom font, which is Proxima Nova. And now I can create my clip, and it's on brand. Oh, and one more thing. We've got this new logo section over here where I can choose from my list of logos. So let's insert our logo and add it. Let's do it over here at the bottom right. And now I can share my clip. And what's really cool about this is if I now go back and I have a different file, so let's upload a different file over here. I'm going to say, yes, let's start clipping it right away. I'm going to now just wait for the transcript to appear and actually start creating a clip from this. Give this a quick second. Shouldn't take long. If it does take a while, we can just go to the other clip and clip the same clip again. Let's have a little look. I think this is a relatively long. Oh, there we go. Awesome. So let me create a clip of this paragraph over here. Oopsie. Let's refresh here. That was. Cool. Now we have the full transcript. I'm going to select this paragraph and create a clip. And now when I click Create as Video, instead of having that standard gray design, this design is now based on the design of our previous clip. So you can see our Proxima Nova font is added in, our green background, and our inactive and active colors for the captions are in as well. So instead of having to add my brand's colors and styles each time, it's simply going to show up automatically, which is awesome. So now I can just hit download immediately, and I'm going to get an on-brand clip. The one thing that we don't have there yet is logos. So the logo that I added in the previous project won't be added in automatically, but that is that's something that we'll be able to do at some point in the future with user created and shared organization created templates. And that's it from my side. Not sure if Lenny's still with us.
Lenny may.
I think we're having
I'm
internet
here.
troubles today at the office.
No, we're fine. I was just I'm unfamiliar with this StreamYard interface, so yeah, very cool. Very cool. We're just a couple things in the pipeline here. We're working on templates which will also, in line with the fonts and layout structure, you'll be able to very simply have a very designed looking export. So this is exciting. Probably will be our largest feature launch coming in a week or two. So exciting stuff. And then now we are going to go deep dive into one of our customers. We're thinking once a week, we'll either create a video, maybe talk about a customer, or talk about the video strategy of a company, what they could do better, something like that, what's working, why it's working. And I'll pass it on to Russ.
Yeah, well, I'll just talk about tying into the branding side, the brand kit, and everything like that. So I'm just going to share quickly just a couple of examples of companies that are kind of using the branding aspect and making sure their video is in line with everything along the brand guidelines. So Go1, one of our top clients, if you can see on their LinkedIn, a lot of their videos are using the same custom font, the same custom colors. So you have that brand consistency. So they're sharing out content to drive awareness and leads. And so you can see there multiple people speaking, multiple types of content from podcasts and videos, but the consistency is key. And as a brand and as a marketing team and a sales team, you want to put that content out, but make sure that it's consistent. So this is really, really strong. Also, Liftoff, they are using this content here. You can see their branding. If I can open a little bit there, you can see their logo, their colors are on brand, and they're using our brand kit to make sure everything's consistent. In this case, it's for advertising purposes, to highlight one of the key ad creative strategies. So, over time, as we go through these demos, we'll kind of look at different ways that companies are using our product. Advertising is a really interesting one just to dive into quickly, because companies can turn their content around, little clips around very quickly, and A/B test them. So if you're testing on LinkedIn, Facebook, whichever advertising platform you're using, you can create quick video clips, which previously would be very hard to optimize and test, whether it's the call to action, whether it's the header, whether it's the length. And now with Milk, you can do that at speed. And for growth marketers, this is a key thing that we're starting to see a lot of companies do. That's it. And everyone else there, you all disappeared. Go back.
Yes, we are here. Marlon, what do you think of all this? This is totally informal, so I know you've been, Marlon, we created a lot of YouTube videos in April, May, which were basically Loom recordings, and wanted to highlight different things that you could do and in Milk. And 2 months ago, the product looked very different, so I'm not sure how valuable those videos will be, but they're valuable for those who have those problems. But Marlon, do you want to share anything that you found interesting or potentially useful relative to your own experience?
Yeah, it's been pretty cool to see kind of the advent of like multimedia advertising, combining the transcript or text with video, and packaging that in a really small or should I say concise but powerful way. It's kind of almost like the sort of TikTok or advent of short video form, but for B2B. And so that's pretty cool to see that transforming, not just from the consumer side of things, but also to the business side. So it's pretty cool.
Yeah, I mean, we've heard that mentioned a few times, TikTok of B2B, TikTok being obviously really easy to turn video content around. And for B2B, it's very difficult to take these long form videos, which are common, whether it's a product demo or a webinar, and to repurpose it and make it look good, right? And so the brand kit allows for that fundamental kind of foundation for making sure that it looks good. And then, on the canvas in Milk, you can do the additional cropping and editing and tailoring of the visuals. But our goal is kind of to set it up so that you can spin content around, make it look good, more so on a B2B level. Yeah.
Jack, any things that you're excited about based on what you're working on or what you've heard?
I think templates are going to be really good. Just the one thing I'm really excited to chip away at and work on is making it easier and faster to create better looking videos with Milk. And I think templates are going to be fantastic because it's going to be a very easy way for you to set up a pretty sensible, good looking, logical design, which you can then obviously modify, and then hopefully in the very near future we'll be able to take that and make it customizable, where companies can set up their own templates, either based on ours or have their design team work on completely custom templates, and keep everything on brand, so that if you want to create 20 videos in a day, you can create it with almost no effort, but you can be rest assured that they're all going to look amazing. So I'm excited for that.
Cool. Templates. Yeah. I think that's about it. Next week, we're probably going to promote this a little bit more and maybe make a video live. Hopefully that works. But yeah, we'll dog food this. One fun thing, which I'll show here. Actually, I like this German screen, which is the last video we made. Someone's going to get bumped off of here. So in case you didn't know, we have a incredible blog that Ross is continually adding new content to. And one thing that we did last time, so the last live stream that we did. Oop, this is not it. Okay. The last live stream we did was we took a bunch of pieces of the live stream that we did, and then we turned it into a blog post. Oop, oh my gosh, there's so many blog posts I didn't realize. That was awesome. So we took this one live stream and then took the individual clips, just turned it into a landing page. So you can see this video is a section of the landing page. And rather than having to watch through an entire video, you can just scroll through and get the little bits of the video. So a week ago, we presented the highlight reels, and then for somebody who doesn't want to watch the whole stream, they can just get a quick summary. A lot of companies are organizing live streams, so being able to pull out the key moments, all of that is very important, and doing that easily is actually really hard. So this took me maybe like 7-10 minutes just to kind of put all of this together. Backlinks back to the people who are speaking, that kind of stuff is really important. So we have a cool landing page product that Justin is working on. He has yet to join our live stream, but maybe next time. And this is going to be very easy to create in-app, essentially in the same way that you would create a video. You can create a landing page, and you'll have a link, or still you have the ability to take these video sections and then put them in your own blog, just the way that we did here. So that's something I'm excited about. Yeah, so templates, landing pages, and then we're also dramatically improving our search. So you can search for all the uploads as well as the clips that you have in your projects or in your workspace. One of the values of transcribing everything that comes into Milk is that it's all searchable. So some of the bigger teams, bigger companies like Salesforce or VMware, people who have a lot of video content, one of the challenges is managing all of this content. So being able to see that we can make use of all this new technology to make people's lives easier and help them do their job better is I think, the most exciting thing. So If that, any Ross, any final words here?
No, I think everything's covered, but I think there's a lot to look forward to. Yeah, we've been listening, to what everyone's been saying about what they need in terms of branding, and then video templates are going to be key. And so, continue to take on people's feedback. So please, message us, and we'll get back to everything. And they're excited, kind of as we continue to build out the product and support you guys.
Video t-shirt here, Marlon, great t-shirt. Awesome. Okay, thanks everyone. Great. Thanks for watching. Bye.
Bye everyone.